We've got some visitors from California, the number 11 ranked team in the nation, and two of their nationally ranked wrestlers. But what's your mindset going into a tournament here in Louisiana?
Same as anywhere else. We're locked in, ready to go, focused, making sure as a team that we're calm, collected, and ready to go perform to the best of our abilities.
For you, what are you going to try to accomplish this weekend to really kind of get your game ready to go back to California?
Yeah, I think I'm going to work on my smaller goals heading to this tournament, whether it be like making sure I get out of bottom alpha everybody, or I turn everybody, or I get my go-to shots, I score in the first period. Little things like that is what I'm looking for this weekend. Those extra hours are key. What you do in private is definitely rewarded in public, I think. So.
Yeah, what's some of the work that you put in a typical week?
Yeah, so definitely like the morning stuff, you got to get that in before, because that's extra hours out of the day that you're getting right there. Mental training, I think, is a huge one. A lot of teams miss. I think that's a huge part of the game. A lot of teams have the technique and stuff, but can't sometimes perform to the best on the mat, like due to anxiety and stuff like that. So mental training is key. Staying on top of the lifting and just making sure you're getting the extra technique and stuff in too.
I had always been practicing, especially since last year, on visualization. So I like to visualize my matches before I wrestle them, and it helps me better understand my match, what it's going to look like, help me be more aware in those situations when I'm already in the matches, and help me better understand what I can do from there.
What's your plans for the future?
Yeah, so me and him actually had committed to Cornell University not that long ago, so we'll be continuing wrestling in college at Cornell University.
So welcome to Louisiana. I'm sure the Louisiana kids are going to be real excited to see you this weekend. But, man, what's your mindset coming into a tournament where you probably know nothing about your competitors?
Just to have some fun, you know. Wrestling is all about opportunities, and DC has opened a lot of those for us. So seeing unfamiliar faces isn't really a new thing to us, but just go have some fun, explore some different positions, and wrestle hard.
And last week you came out of the grind, the Doc B tournament. Where did you finish at the Doc B, and what do you take away from a tournament like that?
I finished 5th place at the Doc B. What I take away is just, you know, stuff happens. I was seeded pretty high at the tournament, and seeded number 3 ended up placing 5th. But just wrestle hard always. That's what I take away from Doc B.
Yeah, and look, we were talking, man. I talked to the twins, and they're off to Cornell. Yeah. Where are you going next year?
Brown University.
Yeah, Brown University. So, man, Coach DC's got you guys hitting the books, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. He's always doing grade checks, making sure that we're always up to par with our academics along with our wrestling. So he's the best.
Man, if you're a wrestling fan out there, you might recognize the guy next to me. I'm excited to meet this dude because Daniel Zepeda won the Flow Wrestling Who's Number 1 this year, and he just didn't beat any old guy out there. He beat a guy that's become kind of a social media guy out there, Bo Bassett. So we spent some time talking about it. And Daniel, man, what's the mindset you take into a match with a guy like Bo Bassett?
I mean, the mindset I took in was he's just another kid, and all that social media stuff, it's good for the sport, but at the end of the day, he's a kid just like me, and I could go beat that dude.
What point in that match did it kind of click in your brain? Said, I think I broke this guy. I've got him.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the 3rd period, I felt it when I got the first takedown, and that's why I cut him again, and I was like, I'll go get another one. And as soon as I got that, I knew it was pretty much over.
So let's talk about Coach DC. Okay, man, because I spoke to the twins, I spoke to Moses. Man, what has he done for you guys? Because, man, y'all seem like a group that's primed and ready for great things.
Yeah, I mean, he's played a major part in who I am today. I mean, he's made me jump levels as a wrestler, a person, everything. I mean, I wouldn't be right here doing this interview without him. So, I mean, he sent me to college. He's helped me a lot. I mean, without Coach DC, I don't know where I'd be.
You're a North Carolina State commit, but a guy like you, man, Fargo All-American, correct?
Yeah.
And what's your plans past college? Maybe we'll see you in the Olympics one day?
Yeah, that's my plan. I mean, that's the goal. You know, sometimes things happen in life, but that's my goal. If I could get there, I will.